Nice show, buddy.
Awesome.
Which, yeah, for the most part, I really enjoy, like, what? You give me that look.
Oh no, I was listening
Oh,
to No Hat today.
what? Well, it's a bajillion degrees. Mm,
I was asking. Okay, so you're live.
I'll wear the hat when it's not a bajillion degrees. But,
Are you sure it's only 43?
hmm,
No, I don't know why I think it was 44.
I looked at the date. It's still consistent. With that being said, welcome back to another episode of Box of Topics. Because you never know what you're gonna get.
Wait, I don't see a chat section.
Really?
Because this is annoying.
Yeah, I mean, if you want, you can like minimize that further.
You keep saying it like, oh, it's so simple. I don't know how to do it.
Don't worry, I
Full
got you.
screen. Hold on. Yeah, full screen back. Ha ha.
Okay, but I mean,
Yeah.
fair enough. Well, I'm all out of beverage for now, so that ice melts. With that being said, yeah, from what I'm exposed to at the moment, Scottish people are fun, very like adorable individuals.
That doesn't apply to just Scottish people. That applies to all people. I found that out. You just, you just have to find them because you can find buttholes anywhere.
Well, yeah, I've already said that there's evil in any
Everywhere.
kind of faction, just as much as there's good in any kind of faction. Not everyone's evil, not everyone's good. But yeah, that's why I specifically was like what I'm exposed to so
Yeah.
far.
Yeah. So don't let that one person sway you to think everybody.
Oh no, there's been a few
Yeah.
Scottish individuals. I'm like, oh my god, you guys are so like, I want a Scottish friend.
I hope you get that accent right so you don't be upsetting anybody.
No, see, I made sure to, because I love it so much. Like, what? It's so just fun. What are some other, like, what's a fictional Scottish character I really enjoy?
Brave. Whatever
Yep.
the girl's name is.
Yep, the
Hey,
girl from
Stream
Brave.
Shark. Hello. Gilly. Hello.
Hello there, how y'all doing?
Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to Blocks of Topics, because you never know what you're gonna get.
Yes.
You know what? What are those, like, languages? Yeah. What are the fun languages you enjoy hearing?
Oh, I love a Australian accent.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's see. The Stitch. Is that Stitch? Yeah. Says hi. Steam Shark says Romania. Kelly. Fago root beer is pretty good. Oh, okay.
Well, I'm
Yelly
drinking
says
Faygo
Indonesian. Yeah, I'm not a fan of root beer, but Fago? Fago
You know what,
red
maybe-
pop, Fago orange pop, Fago
Maybe
ginger ale.
Faygo did root beer justice. We never tried it because root beer is just.
You never tried it.
Oh, you tried it.
I don't like root beer. It just doesn't do it for me.
Not even Faygo root beer?
No.
Oh.
But, Fago 60-40. Fago's bubbly. Oh, man, Fago is it.
Yeah, Faygo does it
Oh,
right.
Steam Shark is leaving already. Oh, well, stop.
Hey,
Thanks for stopping
thanks
by.
for dropping in.
Yeah, don't forget to share, like, subscribe.
Comment.
What am I forgetting? Comment. Yeah. Okay.
I love how you said it somewhat backwards. Like that. That's fun.
Well, don't feel sad that you're leaving. Just make sure you come back.
You know,
Yep.
we'll remember you.
Yeah, Steam Shark says, okay, I subbed. All right, that's what's up.
Yeah, definitely with
Yes.
notifications so you never miss another one. Leave a comment. I always check my comments. There was one very wonderful Scottish person who was leaving comments, and I had to reply.
Okay, so Gilly said Dr. Pepper is good and also Pepsi. Now, I'm going to have to say, I used to be a Pepsi fiend, but I switched over, and now I'm for Coke. But Dr. Pepper still, ooh.
So for me, I was definitely on Team Pepsi, and then I tried Coke, then I tried Pepsi, and so now that I'm on Team Fago,
Nah, Fago is awesome. If you ever, I didn't think I was gonna like it though, but Fago Cola is the bomb. See, here's the thing though. Now that I'm on diet, a lot of pops that I used to drink are disgusting. Pepsi, Diet Pepsi is disgusting. It is the worst.
which kind of lets you know that the ingredients weren't all that without the sugar.
Oh, Gilly, do you play any games? Oh, you talking to the right person?
Yes, I do. Um, Mainly on PlayStation. I do dabble in that. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. I believe the first thing I ever played was PlayStation. Then I went over to Xbox for a long amount of time. Realized all my friends were on PlayStation, and now I'm on PlayStation. And just like everyone else in their homes, there's a Switch here, and I don't know where it came from. Like that's just a common thing with everyone. Like everyone has a Switch. We just don't know where it came from.
What do you mean?
It just popped up one day. Just kind of forget how I got there.
Oh, I know where my Switch came from.
Well, yeah, but it's
I bought it for myself for my birthday. And then your brother got his for his birthday.
see, like I remember the birthday party and all that, but it's like
You don't remember him getting the Switch?
I just remember it popping up in our home. Like, hi, I live here, kind of like the cat.
No. No, I remember the Switch coming. I remember the big
It was
bundle
really
deal.
dark too.
And then there was other kids here that wanted to play with it. And I was like, oh, no. See, here's the thing. He shares his other stuff, but that thing, it costs $500. And if it gets broke, I know everybody's going to be like, I don't know what happened. So, no. Nope. Oh, do you play any VR games?
So I tried those a few times. I don't own one. My brother does. So every now and again I'll ask him if I can borrow his real quick. Played a few. They were interesting, but never really got into it because I feel like I'm a fall. You know what
I
I mean?
like the one with the little mouse. It was a demo game that came with the VR system.
Hmm.
It was like a little mouse, and you had to go through all this stuff to. I don't know if you know about that game, but it came with the. What's the system he got? The VR system? The Quest?
I think.
Mega Quest?
Now that you said came with like a little mouse, I do remember one little game that me and you were playing where you had to like direct like a small little creature through this whole forest like area.
Yeah. I think that's the. I played Bear Saber on VR. Oh,
Beat Saber.
Oh,
Ooh.
I know about Beat Saber. I've
When
heard
I
it.
tell you, I got this one friend. I got two different friends who play it. But the difference between the two is so hilarious. So, one friend, he just, what is he, like in Texas? Tennessee. And when I tell you, this man sounds like he's doing a full psychiatric workout when he's playing Beat Saber. And it makes it no better that the microphone is like closer to you. So normally we all be, oh yeah, man, that was a nice time. We just hear this man in the background, like, you good? Shut up.
Wait, Gilly says you got another friend that does I'm a sub now. Okay, Gilly. All right.
Oh, thank you. But,
Right.
yeah, and then a whole different friend, he was playing it. Of course, he sounded closer. He just wasn't breathing so hard. And he thought it was a funny idea, right at the start, to play any random song on expert difficulty. But when I tell you, I watched what he was doing, God dang it, I failed. I was like, I can see why. Why would you try that?
I don't know what Beat Saber is, so
You have two different sabers, and there's like boxes coming towards you where you have to hit them to the beat of the song. And there's a whole bunch of different songs, and the boxes will come towards you in, song order, and you have to slash them a certain way.
oh,
Yeah, very interesting.
Fruit Ninja with
Yeah, Fruit Ninja with music, yeah.
music. Okay. All right. I get the concept.
Which I love Fruit Ninja. I might just actually boot up the 360 just to play that again.
Just to play Fruit Ninja. What did we used to play on it before though? Was it the three? No,
It was the 360
where you
Connect.
had the virtual.
Yeah, that was the Connect.
Okay, because I remember.
Woo, man,
Yeah.
that was the talk of the town for like 5 months.
I remember we had that. I get out there and be slashing. That's where we also had Zumba on there.
Yeah,
right?
Zumba.
Okay,
And
I
then
used to
when-
like doing Zumba on the little thing.
When that game came on, well, that was it. I just couldn't play. Like, it'd be you and my sister, and that'd be it for the whole day. I couldn't play Halo. I couldn't play nothing. My friends were like, hop on. I can't. Why not? My sister and mom got the game. If I try to get in, they're both gonna beat me up and then continue.
Do we still have a 360?
Yes, we do. You know, it's funny. My older siblings took that system, and I was like, I'll trade you that for a PS4 or something. I managed to swap it out with them. No, what I managed to swap it for an Xbox One. Fools! We still got another Xbox One, so if anything, I got that boy for free.
Well, I paid for all of them, so it's like.
Yeah,
Okay.
and they wasn't even using it. They was using it to watch movies. Like, get a VCR.
You get a Fire Stick for that.
You can get a phone for that.
That too.
I watched Sonic 3 on my phone.
Yeah, you definitely can.
I mean, to be fair, it was uploaded wrongly on Twitter. I didn't do anything wrong. I just...
Yeah, I watch. No, I just got a smart TV. I was gonna say I watch all my stuff through my TV. I have a smart TV, so yeah. You have a smart TV, you don't need anything to upload anything.
Oh, but I will say, one of the funniest things that did happen recently when I was playing the game was I was playing the Dragon Ball horror game. Quote.
Dragon Ball horror?
Horror. Yeah.
Horror game. Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't know that existed.
Yeah. It's not even all that scary because everyone's bright and colorful. But outside of that, one of my friends, made his character look like a different video game character.
Oh,
whatever.
no, what?
You accidentally powered it off.
Oh.
Yeah, apparently if you move my computer too much, it'll just get scared and power off. I don't know why it does that. I learned that the hard way when I tried to hold it with my knees to relax and, it's same as my there you go.
The music start back up?
I think you gotta exit out of that and then start back up the music.
Ugh.
You can either press escape and there you go, you got it.
Well, I know a few basic things. I'm not completely out of the box. I might be 100, but I still know a few things.
I swear she keeps saying she's 100, but it's like, what? That
Well,
don't make
200.
sense. If you're 200,
150.
if you're 150, what does that make me? 80?
It makes you exactly the age you are.
No, it doesn't. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You're still my mom. You're not my grandma or
Energy
great grandma.
saver is on. Maybe that's the reason why it keeps cutting.
Nah, because I had it plugged up to my charger too. Still bugging.
Okay, well,
Fun computer though.
all our electronics seem to be
Funny.
mutiny.
But yeah, like he made a character from a whole separate game, and I was like, you know what? Because I'm a fun little trickster, let me make that exact same character. And then our third friend made that exact same character. He was like, why? Simple. They'll never be able to tell which one is which. Until I became the bad guy. So anyway.
Okay. You be talking game and stuff. It's like,
I'm simplifying it as much as I can.
yeah, unless you simplify it like you would explain it to a toddler, probably not even a toddler. You would probably have to explain it to me like you would an infant. That's probably the way I would understand it. Other than that,
So pretty much, there's a digital line everyone has to stand in to become the bad guy. Because they don't like people having fun. So me, I'm all the way in the very back of the line. I'm in zero place to be able to get in. So once they let me through, I'm already like, oh no, I'm doomed.
what is this, like a virtual game?
It's the Dragon Ball horror game, yeah.
Oh, you was talking
Still
about that.
talking about that, yes.
Okay.
And see, the way The reason why I knew I was kind of doomed.
Lemonade Duck said, Lemonade Duck 4210 says hi. Hi.
Lemonade Duck.
I like that name. That's nice. Okay, he likes your name. Hello, how are you? Welcome to the podcast.
That seems like one of those things where I just have to just subscribe to them just because of their name.
Okay. Well, Lemonade Duck is just checking us out, coming to see what we up to. Yeah, so how is your day?
I'm sorry, my sense of humor is very just bad. But overall, what was I? Oh yeah, so I'm playing as a bad guy. And
Lemonade Duck said, how was your day?
Oh, I thought you were asking that.
No, Lemonade Duck asked, how was your day?
Long, a little tiring. I have ice in a cup though, so that's cool. Outside of that, you know, I mean, I can complain, but I won't. You know.
I mean,
who wants to hear a grown man complain for an hour?
Even if you do complain, who cares?
I would. You would.
You would, but you know, in general.
You would. Some people here would. I have some friends on a list that would. He might.
It's very rare.
Maybe.
How was your day, Lemonade Duck?
The president of the United States might care. Obama cares.
Really? Obama cares.
It's a whole thing.
Yes.
But
yes.
yeah.
How was your day, Lemonade Duck? I like your name though.
I want to know I kind of want to know the lore reason
origin story
behind the name.
Yes. I'm glad you definitely stopped through because I like that name. Lemonade Duck. That's gonna stay with me for a long time. You shouldn't be ashamed to express your feelings. And Lemonade Duck says their day was good. That's awesome. Because I tell you, it's not a guarantee.
See, that's what I'm saying.
We have a guest coming in today. Hi.
Let me move this back some. There we go.
Can you see y'all? Oh, it's a delay.
Yeah, I just gotta. There we go. So how you doing?
Just chilling.
That's
playing Roblox. You know?
That's cool. That's cool.
So, for those who are just joining us or haven't been with us in the past,
we got our nice little fun guest star here, DeMarcus the Third. Fun dude. He beat me up in a game earlier. Anywho.
Yes. So, how was your day? It got to be, I think it got to be 99 degrees today.
I just kind of passed out on leather seats.
It was going to be 99. I don't know if it actually got there, but how was your day in the heat? But you had AC today, though, right?
Yeah, it wasn't even in
He had an opposite day to me. He just in there chilling like, really? It's a bajillion days out? Bajillion degrees outside? That's crazy. Well, I'm in the car now knowing what it's like to be a
So Lemonade Duck said I gave you a like and a sub, buddy.
Oh my God, thank you.
We really appreciate that. And make sure you turn your notifications on so every time we are on, you can know we're here. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then on top of that, I mean, shoot, if you're interested in any of the random games I end up playing, feel free to look at the rest of my channel. You may find something you like. And if you find something you don't like, hey, you can tell me about it. I don't like, I'm okay with criticism.
Criticism, yes. I can deal with criticism. Hateration, no.
There was one time I made a video. It was like really.
Okay, Lemonade Duck says, okay, I'll do that.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, like there was one time I made a video. It was really real quick, not the best production. And the only comment I got was some dude going, "Fix your mic," and I went, "No." One of my friends like, "Bro, that was constructive criticism." Yeah, and I ain't got constructive money to fulfill that constructive criticism, so he's gonna have to deal with my microphone.
No. But okay, so yeah, DeMarcus the Third.
Look, I ain't got the budget. What do you want me to do?
So it got to be 96 today.
Damn.
Yes.
Yeah, I looked at my phone. It was like it's gonna be 95 today. I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Hot. Yeah, well, for all the people who wish for hot, you got
Your
it.
wish has been granted.
Yes. Yes. But I saw a lot of people like outside at the park today. I saw a lot of inflatable pools out. Oh shoot, we could have inflated our pool again.
We got to talk about that horror story that we saw. That whole.
Oh
It was
my
man.
god. I don't scare easy, but when I tell you I was scared today, out of my wits, literally pooping your pants tight. Do you have any pets?
Ooh, okay. Had some, and I can list them off in either order of how they got here or order of how much I care. Love them. Yeah.
Carrot. It's crazy.
Look, it's just so. Had this dog, right? Her name was Lily. Little small, little Shih Tzu. Love the crap out of her. Pretty much consider her my own kid. Unfortunately,
We ain't gonna tell the horror part.
it's just
It just she was a loner pet,
yeah.
and
And then we had to loan her back.
right,
Kinda wish we
which
didn't.
was a bad thing.
Very bad.
Okay. Oh, he said. I'm sorry. They said both. I'm curious. So
Okay.
listen, how they came and how you love them. So,
Okay. So in order, first there was a mom cat named Claw.
Oh Jesus.
These is the ones I know of. And she was a very expressive and loving cat to the entire community of cats. So thus, she had a bunch of kittens. And
You going to bed?
within those kittens, there was two very dark ones. One named Smokey, one named Shadow. And then there was one that looked like her.
Oh, I got doctor's
Named
appointment.
Tiger.
Well, physical therapy.
That I named
gotta be
because
there
he
at
had
9 in the morning.
tiger
I'm
shuts.
not
I was
gonna
like
be
5.
out until
Well,
10.
Tiger didn't love his siblings so
So-
much because they were mean. But fun group of cats.
When he gets off work.
Yeah.
The mom
that's
was kinda
possible.
Blasé, she just did whatever.
Yeah, because I got they penciled me in.
But
for
we were kids, couldn't take care of pets that well. Our mom said take care of the pets, so they have to go. We didn't take care of them, so excellent. After those fun cats, one of my siblings, they ended up getting another cat, and this cat's name was Carlos. And let me tell you. So anywho, moving on to the next cat. Look, man, this is about boringest cat we ever had. Like, Carlos? Ugh.
That wasn't even our cat. That was your sister's.
And he was boring. Like, man, you don't get out of here. I think he's the only reason why I remembered some other kid in my classmate named Carlos.
Is there a short version to this? Like, bam, 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 list.
Well, they wanted to hear the story.
Oh, no, they just did. Do you have any pet things?
Yeah, and I was saying I could tell you either the story about them or stop it. You're being mean. Now, who came after Carlos? I guess, was that Garfield? Huh. So anywho, we got an orange cat named him Garfield. Love that guy. He was a fun little roommate. Although he kept getting the allegations of being my kid, and I denied them each and every single time because I just saw him as a roommate. Still cool though. I enjoyed his presence. He was fun. Then after him, I believe it was, it was the dog Lily. She came through, had to get loaned back. Miss her. And after her came a black cat who I named Shadow because I was running out of names at this point. I enjoyed her presence. She was nice. Really chill cat. She just kind of came in, took her food, love and affection, and just dipped. Like, how dare. Like, I'll let you sleep in my room and this is how you, repay me?
I let her get in my bed.
That's what I'm
something
saying. Like,
none
what?
of the animals ever got to
How
get in my
dare.
bed. Yeah, so whatever.
In order of how much I loved each one, we'll go Lily, then Shadow and Garfield not too far behind her, Well, no. Lily, Tiger, Shadow, Garfield, and that's the end of the list.
All right.
I did not care for Carlos.
Nobody like Carlos.
No, and I didn't really like the other Shadow and Smokey. Those two were mean.
Because they weren't your cat.
Exactly. And Claw was cool.
Yep. So there it is. Pets. But there'll be no more pets ever again. I don't care how many sad faces that come through here, cute little whiskers. No more pets.
Okay, but what if you get like a mean
I
red
don't
face?
care.
I got a turtle.
No more pets.
Thought of naming him Roger the turtle.
Because, well, cats mainly they can take care of themselves.
Sure.
You just got to make sure you take care of their litter box. But that be laxed around here sometimes, so you know. But dogs are more like babies. You have to care for a dog. And then any pet, you can't just hop a plane and disappear for a couple of weeks because you have a pet. You have to get pet daycare, which is not cheap.
No.
Or find somebody to watch your pet,
Which is not
cheap. Right.
and not always reliable.
You should get a hamster.
Ooh. So let me tell you why I could not get a hamster. At the young age of single digits, I tried walking in the house with a caterpillar and a spider on my finger. And what happened was, Mom, look, a spider. Mom, no. So, that's kind of what happened on both occasions. What happened there? Is my battery low? Uh-oh.
So you might want to plug it in. Did you not plug it in?
I did not bring the cord. I thought I had time.
That's interesting.
Well, hey. Man, who needs it anyway? Shoot, how much time do we have? Oh, shoot, it's only 27 minutes in.
No. Battery 9%. You got 7 minutes of energy left.
No, I'm talking about the video.
Oh, yeah, you 26 minutes in.
Ooh.
So 26 plus 7, you are not going to get it. You're not going to make it.
Well, how about you tell a fun story and then I'll go get the charger.
So what we're going to do is time him to see how fast he can go and get the cord and come back.
What? Wait, this is timed?
Yes.
Oh.
We're going to start it at.
Oh, jeez.
Let's see. It's 11:13. Oh, let me get my stopwatch going.
Oh, no.
Let's see how fast he can move.
Ah, jeez.
Gotta go all the way downstairs to his room.
Oh, man.
Locate the cord.
Do we stop the timer when I come back or when I plug it in?
We'll give you until you come back.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Block.
Okay.
And let's see, stopwatch.
Alright.
Alright, let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, Lemonade Duck says, I believe in you.
Oh, thanks,
I do
man.
too. Alright. And then when he leaves, you ready? Go! What do you guess it's going to take him to get back? You think maybe about, I give him 2 minutes. What do you think, Lemonade? Think he can be back sooner than 2 minutes? I don't know. Let's just see. The timer is going. 25 seconds. Wow. I hear him coming back. You said 1:30. Okay. Let's see. Woo! 35 seconds. Oh,
You know what makes it so much more difficult? My room was pitch black. I couldn't see anything.
Well, Lemonade thought it was going to take you 1:30, but 36 seconds. That's impressive. That's like Olympic style sprinting.
And there were so many sections where I had to stop because I was going too fast for myself.
Wow.
There's
Well, that was pretty good. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job.
Thank you.
Maybe one day we can, yeah, they celebrate for you. Maybe one day we'll have let's see how fast he can go up and down the block.
See, now that wouldn't be so hard. There's not stairs included.
One corner to the next corner. Okay, we gonna add some events. That'll be fun.
I'll work out ahead of time so I don't get a cramp. I'm gonna get myself a water.
Got some ice to work with that water?
If allowed.
Oh. Okay. Get a little bit of ice and then get back in front of the camera so your audience can see you.
Remember, everyone, stay hydrated. You're 70% water. It's good to, well, keep yourself at that.
Oh, Lord have mercy. So, anyway, you did good, see? Celebrate and thumbs up. All right.
Oh,
Look
thank
at
you.
you. Yes. It wouldn't be me. I couldn't do it. You're ready to run, and 3 years later, I'd be back. Yes, that definitely would be a no for me.
You want to know one of the things I do have, speaking of me running? Whenever there's a moment where I have to run somewhere, or you need me for something, and I'm telling my friends, like, because they, I used to have a thing where my friends would tell me, dang, you never even tell anyone when you're about to leave, you just dip. I'm like, all right, fine, I'll start telling you guys I'm about to leave. And when I tell them, I have this one friend in particular. Every time, it never fails. All right, guys, I'm about to leave. Whoa. Before you go, I have a question. Bro, you have 87 ways to contact me. If you don't text me, what I'd like to ask you, then send a voice message.
Don't. Okay, so yeah, I guess I'm used to that because dealing with the elder set, they'll always be like, okay, well, I'm gonna let you go, and then you be like, okay, after they had you on the phone for 8 years, and then they'll be like, but you know what? You be like, okay. I try not to do that, but I find myself doing this sometimes. Let's see, but you have to keep a good mindset, chat reader.
You know, there are those automated chat readers that people do have. I know it's a feature on like any of the gaming systems. I turned it off because usually whenever I be trying to play like a horror game or something, I'm trying to focus. Banana Boy 87 says, "Yo, that is really crazy. You're taking a long time down this hallway, bro. Shut up." And I'm trying to focus. Like, bro, no.
I don't know. What is chat reader?
Pretty much, it'll say the person's name and it'll like the little AI voice.
It reads it off your chat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my phone has something like that where it'll tell you who's calling.
Yeah, or like the message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay.
Which it's cool and all, but like.
Okay, what games do you play?
We're gonna be here for a minute.
Yeah. Easier for him to list games he don't play.
Like dancing games. I don't play those. Mostly. You know what I still find funny?
What?
That Michael Jackson Experience game. When I played it on the Wii, where all I had to do was just match my arm to a few different places, I was sweating like I was going through military training. Like it was bad. I was sweating from places I didn't even know I could. Right?
Yeah, that'd be the irritating thing.
You know, like I didn't know my teeth could sweat. What is this? But when I'm playing it on Connect, when I'm doing a whole lot of actual movement, I barely sweat at all. And I'm like, what was that? I don't understand. But I play a lot of fighting games, first person shooters, a few, and by a few I mean like 2 sports games. They don't even really count for real.
I can never get into those.
Sports games? Me neither, because I just play with all the rules off. I'm tired of rules. Like,
I didn't know you could do that.
yeah, like, man, like, DeMarcus over there wanted to challenge me to playing football, and I'm like, wait, I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna throw the ball back. Penalty, hey, red flag, you messed up. What did I do? Yeah, no, get on the bench. Well, looks like the looks like the Michigan Wolverines lost another player. Oh my god. Like, I don't know what to do. It took me forever to learn whose placements are where. And then on top of that, it's like, hey man, what you about to play as? The quarterback? The what? Quarterback. What is that, like cash back or something? Like, what is is that the same as tax return? What is that?
You silly. Same as cashback. Too funny.
So, yeah. Played a few horror games. I don't like playing horror games though, because, you know, the horror games, and I'm more involved rather than just watching a movie. And then sometimes the experience will be so upsetting, I just kind of anger through it because I get frustrated at the fact I'm being stunned at a standstill.
Okay, so Lemon Duck says you seem like a chill guy.
Oh, thank you.
Because he is.
Well, okay. So, yes, and also kind of no. Not in like the bad way. It's just, look, whenever I make like new friends or I'm talking to someone I haven't seen in a minute, I'm a little hyper, a little peppy, just a little bit. My voice gets louder. No. I've been compared to a golden retriever way more times than I'd like to even count. I don't know why. But nowadays, I kind of understand it. Because the same way like how your dog be chilling with you, you know, reads off your vibes and just be sitting there. But the second you leave out and come back, there's that dog. Holy crap, you're back? Oh my god, you got bacon? Bacon! I love you. I love bacon. I love you. Yeah, that's kind of me. So, yeah. Especially if we're like-minded at all. What? You draw too? Oh, bet. Let me show you some of my art. What's some of your art? Oh, man. You make characters? Oh, man. Let me tell you my character story. So long ago, you know, once we have like a... And don't let it be I make a friend and they know and play Halo just as much as me. That I won't be able to stop talking for hours. Like it'll be like 10 p.m. and by I give it 6 a.m. the next morning, then I'll be like, holy crap. You mean the sun went around already? Oh my.
Talking about Halo?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you know.
There's so much to it, and yet I don't have a friend yet where I could just talk about the whole thing in order.
I get it. I mean, that's how I am about my kids. I get to talking about my kids, I cannot shut up.
Yeah, no, and then you see yourself like going, you're like, man, you haven't stopped. You ever think of taking a breath?
Nope. Not when I start talking about my kids, I don't care. And somebody else can't even get a word in edgewise, I don't care.
And then once you're done with your first rubric dictionary by Shakespeare, that's when you and then the second game, like but yeah. Honestly, upon thinking about it, that'd be really hilarious if Lemonade Duck's name comes from Lemonade Duck video. Which at some point I recently watched the full series.
Oh,
very interesting story, by the way.
I love Halo, but I have to uninstall for storage so I can reinstall it if you want.
I understand that entirely, though.
You can only play Halo on Xbox, right?
Xbox and computer. And it's being said that it's coming to PlayStation.
What?
Yeah.
Nah, I would be shocked to see that.
See, that's what I was thinking. But we already have a Xbox exclusive game on PlayStation now.
But that's a smart thing, though. If I was a gamer, not a gamer, if I was a
Game like company.
Game developer. Is that who makes the games?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, if I was a game developer, I would make mine for everything. I want like Sonic, make it for because when it used to just be exclusively Sega. I guess that was the thing to try to make you buy
the
separate, consoles. But it's like, when nobody gonna do all that?
Yeah, no.
Because all of
now,
them was expensive, so it was like, nobody gonna do all that.
Yeah, no.
But I would make my game for everything. You have one system, I'm making it for everything.
Mm.
Yes, because you can get that money.
Oh yeah. And then on top of that, definitely trust me. The second that game drops on PlayStation, I'm immediately thank you. So it's like your third time buying this game. Yeah, I don't care. I have friends that I get to play with now.
Which Halo do you play? Which one don't
All
you
of
play?
them.
Right.
Well, okay, no, actually, that one I can answer perfectly because 4, 5, and Infinite. I don't know. Like, the best way to describe it, all of the other games, I've played the story like 3, 4, 5, 7 times and went, hey, let me try it again. But, what was that, 4, 5, and, 4 and 5. I played once, and that was it. And I tried playing Infinite, and got bored within an hour and went, well, back to the first game. Because it's open world, which is cool, but there's no real objective, and everything somehow looks like a downgrade for some reason. I couldn't even tell you why everyone looks the way they do. Like, it's weird. They all look smooth. Smooth. Like, old game smooth.
Oh, I was like, what does that mean? But okay.
Yeah, not good smooth. Not good smooth at all.
Okay. Yeah, when it comes to games, I buy them. I buy systems and I buy games, but I don't know anything about any game that was made past the year, probably 2000. No, even before that. I know my favorites are all Super Nintendo games.
Mm-hmm.
That was the only reason why I bought the Switch, because I could play Super Nintendo games on the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
And then my other games that I enjoy is on PlayStation 1.
I feel you on that, yeah.
Yeah, the newer games, actually trying to keep up with all that stuff, it makes me feel a little like dizzy.
No, I feel you on that, because a lot of them have like motion blur and stuff like that.
Yeah, so I think that's what it is. It makes me feel motion sick. So I don't even...
That's how my girlfriend was too. Because she wanted us to play through all the Halo games, and I'm like, oh, okay. And I was like, which one you want to start with? She said, we can start backwards. I don't recommend that. So we started with the fourth one.
You go back.
And let me tell you, she did not like it.
Let's see. Have you ever played on the Atari or Sega or DS?
Ooh.
If asking you, I can already tell you, no for the Atari, no for the Sega, yes for the DS. You played Sega before?
Sega Genesis.
No, what are you talking about? No, he didn't say Genesis. He said Atari, Sega, DS.
What else kind of Sega is there?
Oh, you play? What game did you play? Oh, Sonic?
I played Sonic. I played some kind of Mean Bean Mania. I forget what else. But I have played on the... Like, you have one.
I know.
So I've definitely played on it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I realized that.
And
okay.
did I play on the Atari? I feel like I did for like 2 seconds.
Atari is when I was a kid.
Yeah?
No.
And we still had one.
No.
Yes.
Where?
I don't know.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Uh-huh.
No, we didn't have an Atari. Atari was when I was a kid.
You know what?
The first gaming system I ever bought for y'all was PlayStation, the first one. There's never been any game system before that, except for my Super Nintendo.
Hold on a second. May I see your phone, please?
Go ahead. Yeah, you want to look up what an Atari looks like?
Yes.
It's a big, huge box that looks like an old VCR. It's huge as all get out. The thing is the joystick is a big box with a stick sticking out of it with one button. Yeah, you've never touched an Atari. Maybe an Atari 2600. No, not even that. All that's when I was a kid. I played on an Atari when I was a kid.
It looks like a little radio.
Yes.
Okay,
Super old.
so I've seen someone play on this, definitely. But I think the oldest system I've ever played on, outside of the Sega Genesis, but definitely like on purpose, as like a little kid, would be like either the PlayStation 1 or the Nintendo 64. Which I
And-
enjoy playing on the Nintendo 64. That was fun. Fun times.
Yeah, I told you, big old box with a button on the side. And it was corded. It wasn't no wireless.
Oh, yeah. What? Yeah.
And
No,
the
that didn't
games looked
exist.
like big old 8 tracks.
Yeah. I actually
And that's
watched.
the 2600 you looking at, not the original Atari.
Yeah, funny enough, there's this one dude I watch on YouTube who plays on a whole bunch of old games and everything. He be raging a lot though, but that's like his whole character.
Because these games is old and slow.
Old,
I,
slow, you know.
I got the little, yes, actually kind of looks like a radio, yeah.
Yeah,
It's huge. The picture don't do it justice because we had an Atari when I was a kid. That thing is huge. I mean, like pizza box. No, not even pizza. Like huge. It's huge.
yeah. No, definitely. I understand because nowadays we have slim things.
Slim, small, all that kind of stuff.
I wonder which one's bigger, the Atari or the original Xbox? Because that,
The Atari.
oh dang,
It's huge.
that's crazy.
It's old school.
I want to see like a comparison, like side by side. Like that's gotta be.
Oh,
Something.
well, you know what? Just do type that in, and they'll tell you. See, this is because that's what I was telling you. You was looking at the Atari 2600. That's the original Atari back there. You see that? That picture?
My lord.
I told you it's huge. It's bigger than it's like 2 of these laptops put side by side.
So this is like a piano set.
Yeah, it's huge. That thing is huge. The 2600.
Why did they
was,
sell that to children?
Because it was a new system. Everybody was excited about it. It was like, you know, the stuff we got now, laptops and stuff like that.
Crazy.
Do you play any Call of Duties?
From time to time. Not really. I played the third one quite a lot. What do you think, Goose? Why did I put up only 2? I played the third one quite a lot. Mainly for the mini games and like one song on there. It was pretty cool. But outside of that, I mean, sometimes my friends will be like, hey, the new Call of Duty came out. Come get the demo, play with us. And I'll go, okay. And I'll get the demo. I'll get a shotgun. And I'll run around and slide on the map all around. Just run around with a shotgun for no reason. Or a bat. I was one of those people. Instead of just being tactical and staying with the team, no, I'm Goof Troop number 87.
In the background doing goofy stuff.
Yep.
Now see, like you talk about how big these systems were, but when by the time your kids get to be teenagers,
They're going, dang, the Xbox was huge.
yes, and phones, God, y'all carried around them big old things because they gonna have a. Why don't you just have a little button thing in your ear and then you just do your
You know, your little pad.
yeah, you do the little L in the air and the screen pops up. You know, they're gonna have a whole bunch of stuff.
Of course.
In
Yeah,
the
they're going to
future.
do like this and be like some,
Exactly. It's gonna be a big old
no. That's a fun pop-up. You know,
And you're gonna be like,
I've already
wow.
seen it with like Tony Stark and some other characters and stuff.
And then you're gonna be like, well, the phone's only weighed 4 ounces. 4 ounces? Oh my
That's
God,
heavy.
that's heavy. Exactly.
But, yeah.
Woo.
Oh, yeah, I never did finish the little story I was talking about with me playing as a bad guy.
No, go ahead. Tell your story.
So, playing Dragon Ball game, I'm playing as, we're just gonna say Evil Goku to keep it short and simplistic. And while I'm doing so, my friend who was watching my gameplay the whole time in real time, he was like, "Wait a minute, you still have my name." And I know some of these people, you're gonna tarnish my name. And I was like, "Really now?" So I proceeded to do a whole bunch of heinous crimes in his name. And then he was like, "No, you're gonna make them hate me." I was like, "Yeah, you'll be fine.
You'll bounce back.
You'll bounce back."
Right.
So after that very hilarious game, which I thought I was gonna lose because it's a bunch of pro players, and I'm just a little casual little me. But apparently, I caught them slipping on a bad day, so I won. And as a result, I learned that one of them was live streaming. So I decided to conversate with them. And I was like, "Yo, that guy from before was crazy." And then they're like, "Nah, I don't." They were like doing a little bit of investigating.
Lemonade says, "I have to go, but I hope you have a fabulous day/night."
Oh, thank you. And I mean, shoot, if at any point you do feel like playing Halo alongside me, then hey, we can definitely set that up. No problem. That'll be easy.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us. We greatly
Indeed,
appreciate
indeed.
it. Definitely make sure you come back, drop back in, and see us again.
Yep.
And you have a great, fabulous night, day,
As well.
depending on where you're located.
Still love the name though. That's just funny.
Yes. It's night here for us, but,
You know,
people from around the world, you never know.
that's what I'm saying. I learned that a lot of people just from all over my channel somehow reach them. And I'm like, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So afterwards, they did a little bit of investigating, right? And one of them was like, "I don't think that was him. You got the name Halo Devil, and that's your name right here." I was like, No. See, you don't understand. He had my account. You what? Yeah, he was playing on my account, and he wanted to feel at home, so he made his character on my account. That was all him, not me. He was like, "How you gonna cover that up? I was online. We swapped accounts. What are you talking about?"
Rolled your friend, you threw wait, what is it? You
Threw him under the bus and
threw
then
him
drove
under
the bus.
Yeah, then backed up the bus. Wow, I'm tired. I can't remember throwing him under the bus. Wow. Been a
So that's how I
long
made
day.
friends with those people. Very fun time.
Awesome.
Oh man, I'm gonna probably upload that whole thing as well. That's gonna be a fun time.
But speaking of uploads, we are going to have a live event happening on June the 28th. We want everybody to stop in, check us out. We're going to be simultaneously streaming across different venues or different, what are they called? Different medias.
I don't know, venues, media sites. I couldn't even tell you at this point.
Yeah, different medias. We're gonna be simultaneously broadcasting. I want to make it like 3. You're gonna have to get your numbers up on TikTok so you can
Don't worry. Once I upload that fun music video I made again, it'll work out.
Anyway, so yes, I want everybody to come out and see us for the live event June the 28th. This is gonna be the first of many. So on the different streams, we're gonna give more details about it coming up. Oh, it's coming up in a few days, actually. Today is the 23rd. So that's 5 days. Ooh, mark your calendars. We are gonna be coming for a live event, and we're gonna have the details coming out probably tomorrow. I want to say tomorrow. If not tomorrow, day after. We put the links up and all that stuff where you can come and follow us on the multiple medias that we're going to be streaming across. Hey, maybe we knew it this, so maybe we'll start with 2 or maybe we'll start with 20. We don't know.
20? Do we even have enough devices for 20?
Hey, we're going to figure
That's
it
a
out.
lot of camera angles.
Hey,
It's gonna be like all these all-seeing eyes, and I'm just looking around like,
we're going to figure it out.
okay.
We're going to make it happen, Captain.
You gotta point at all the cameras, all 20 of them?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Gonna
So,
be having some stringing up from the ceiling, like, oh god.
hey, whatever it takes.
That's wild.
But yeah, I think that's gonna be a fun thing to do. I think it's new, innovative. Has anybody ever done it?
The only thing I know that's close enough to it is people like streaming themselves, like people being a call together or something like that. But I don't know if I've ever seen it where it's like one guy in multiple different angles like that, unless it's like professional TV,
Okay.
cooking show or something.
We're gonna see how it works. I'm interested to see how it works out. I'm curious to see what will happen. And then what will happen from there. Woo! Yeah. But yep. So yeah, we're gonna be getting those links out to everybody. We're gonna be putting them in the we're gonna have them coming up in the next 2 episodes. They're gonna be left in the comments.
Or in the description, one or two.
Right, in the description. Yeah, that'd be the best place. Yeah. Like I say, I don't know much about YouTube, but hey.
You can leave it in the description or a pinned comment. Put a pin in it. That way it's always at the top. What's happening? What's going
No,
on?
I just noticed that you can't hear the music.
What? What you talking about?
It's very, very low. Very, very low. Well, I mean, we're almost at the end now, so I guess I don't know.
Nah, dude.
Yes. But yes.
So, out of curiosity, did I ever tell you about like some of the fun names that I have for some of my characters?
No.
So, one of the names that I have in particular is this female character who has the name Person. Because she's a person.
Huh.
Because she's a person.
She's a person.
She is indeed a person. And she has a brother who has the name Some Guy. And you'll never guess what their last names are.
Oh, I'm waiting to hear.
What's it to you?
Person, what's it to you? Some guy.
What's it to you?
Wow.
So, what's your last name, Person? What's it to you? What? How could you? What? I'm just telling you my last name.
Well, you know my thoughts on that one. I got a shtick for that, but yours is nice.
Yeah. And it's funny the way it's spelt too. It's WUSIT TOOYA. What's it to ya?
The way your mind works.
I love it so much because like the game I was playing only allowed me to have so many characters, and that whole name fits. And because her name is Person, that's 6 letters. And I was like, how do I make her brother's name Some Guy with 6 letters? I got it. Thank you, math class. So it's SUM Guy. What's it doing?
Right.
Oh boy. So if you say his name with an E, he'll know.
You be cracking yourself up.
That's what I mean by saying I be cracking myself up.
Yes, you do. Cracking yourself up. But hey, it's always good. If you can laugh, if you can't find somebody to make you laugh, you can make yourself laugh. That's always a good thing.
I am my own greatest audience. Well, until my own audience surpass my self.
I was noticing that you watermarked this
Yeah.
with your own symbol.
Yep.
Uh-oh. So then when I guess on my eye. I make clips. I be cropping that out. It's not in there. But it don't matter. When you go to watch this video, you'll see it. Yeah.
See, now that's how people steal from you.
Well, it's just a clip.
Exactly. They're not gonna steal my face. AI generate over it and go, yeah, look at me. That's just how I look. I tell you, I'm a real person. Somebody did that already.
Okay, well, I'm sure they do that plenty.
You know,
I've seen plenty of AI. Did I say it right?
yeah,
Oh, look at me. I said it right. Yeah, I've seen plenty of AI videos where they be having the younger person walk with the older person. They have people walking with these big, large animals in a suit, and they be dressed alike.
yeah.
They had babies. They had. It's been so many different AIs that I've seen. It's like OMG.
You know, now I think about it, to make sure people know, right? I'm gonna move my hands a lot because they are bad when it comes to hands.
For now,
And for a minute,
won't be
and on
long.
top of that, like any person that's like really animated and moves a lot, which I do. Oh boy! And then there was one person in particular who be like he's pretty much like the kind of like the news anchor of YouTube, kind of, and he's not very animated, very monotoned or whatever. Doesn't raise his voice all that much, so it's very easy to AI him. But when he had a video about it, he was like, "Yeah, I bet most of y'all didn't even know that first 15 seconds of me was AI generated." I was like, "What?" I went back. I was like, "Oh, I see it now. He doesn't blink that much when he's in AI."
So the person who's copying him, they copy the AI copy the AI.
No, no, no. He made a AI video of him for the first 15 seconds of his own video.
Mm. I don't like AI pictures of myself. They always look so weird. My cheeks be looking like they got like hinges on them or something, like puppet face. Like,
Yeah,
ew.
yeah, that's what's weird.
Yeah, it be looking weird. And then I look, I don't know, like so much older. Nothing about it looks cute. It just looks older.
You know the one
Shriveled
thing
up.
that I always find funny when it comes to any kind of AI anything. A lot of things, like if it can't tell where certain things begin and end, it gets really confused. Like if I'm wearing headphones, it'll try to turn my headphones into hair. Like it does not know what to do.
Oh
And I'm
yeah,
like,
I've
that's
seen that.
crazy.
Yeah, you know what else is crazy?
And we're coming to the end. Well, stay hydrated. But with that being said, I guess this will be the end of it. I'd like to give a shout out to all the wonderful people who have joined us today.
Let's give a shout out
Beautiful
to
people.
everybody who stopped in today and commented.
Mhm.
So we have Steam Shark,
Thank you for showing up.
007, Gilly. We have the Stitch 21,
Ohana means family.
Kelly.
Mhm.
And then we also have Lemonade,
Lemonade
4210.
What a fun person.
Yes, we loving that name. That was a
Yes.
great one.
Which I feel like real soon that person's gonna. So, when you hopping on Halo, darn.
Yeah, so
Which
shout out to everybody who stopped in.
Mhm.
We love y'all. Definitely
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and
share.
notifications on so you never miss another video, live, or any other thing I tend to do. Feel free to check out any of my other videos or anyone else's. Night's Still Young. And with that being said, I've been your host.
Before he closes it out, he did an awesome Dragon Ball Z music video.
Yeah, animated music video.
Yeah,
It's right there on the channel.
So cool. Check it out.
Yeah, I'm also gonna soon put it up on like Instagram, TikTok, somewhere else, probably Facebook. I don't know. It'll work out. And with that being said, I've been your host. That's Mama J, and this has been Box of Talk.
Don't forget, we did have a guest stop in. He only stopped in for a few minutes.
Yeah, our good buddy DeMarcus the Third. Which I feel like he's gonna stop in again tomorrow. Yeah, so look out for that. But yeah. Read my comments quite often. I'm probably gonna read them once this is over because those are always fun. Oh my god, you guys are amazing. But yes, this has been Box of Topics. because you never know what you're gonna get. Stay hydrated, everyone.
Yes, in this hot weather. Ugh. Try not to burn up.
You know.